Damn. All right, Maniacs, getting ready to head out here at MegaCon 2023. I ran into Brian from Shattermare. Good to see you, Brian.
Yeah, nice to see you, man.
It seems like you've had a little bit of shenanigans going on at this convention.
Yeah,
but
it's questionable, but we recovered, so
excellent.
We're here, and it's fun.
So what's been going on since the last time we talked? Because we did a new book, Who Dis?
That's right.
And we were talking about the new issue then, which was 6. So what's been happening since then?
Yep. So we're finally getting close to doing the pre-orders for the volume.
Yep.
So we ordered all the shirts that we're going to give away for the Kickstarter. We basically cut off pre-orders on the website. We had an Indiegogo that wrapped up.
Nice.
So the next step is getting with the printer, which we have to use a different printer than our local printer.
Okay.
So it's just typical stuff you deal with vendors and all that stuff. So it's delayed a little bit further than I would have liked to hope.
Sure.
But however, we still do the individual issues. So we just printed issue 8. So we have issue 8 now on the website, and will be in stores this week when I ship them out. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We got a new artist by the name of Josh Menendez, so he's going to be coming in on issue 9. So we're excited.
Awesome.
About that.
Excellent, man. And are there any other projects that are coming out besides Hardly Heroes? Anything you can announce? Don't spoil nothing.
Yeah, we got actually 2 or 3, depending on. I have a conversation tonight at like 10 once we get back to the Airbnb. So no sleep for MegaCon.
No sleep for the wicked.
But yeah, so we got a couple. We're working on one. I think I may have mentioned it to you, The Lich in the Kitchen.
Yeah.
Which the issue, I guess issue 0 of that, like the little 10-page intro.
Yeah.
That'll be in a compilation series called the Collective Initiative. The Kickstarter for that's actually up now.
Okay.
And they're here at MegaCon. They're a big store in Orlando, so shout out to them.
Oh, they have the Scout Comics guys, the Granite State Punk, right?
Yeah. So Travis
Travis
Gibbs probably over there.
Yeah.
He's Granite State Punk.
Yeah, man. I did an interview with them a little earlier. They snatched me out of the aisle. I was doing shooting some B-roll, and they were like, "Hey, we talked to you about punk rock," and I was like, "Absolutely."
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Hawk.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it's actually held up this long. Yeah, I shellacked it basically. Well, thanks, man. I actually had to get it re-dyed and cut before I came down here. Nope, see, there we go. Probably just
like
took out somebody's eye. Yeah,
it's like a cosplay.
Well, actually, most people don't think that it's from my real hair.
Yeah.
But it's legit. It's real. Yeah. It took me about 10 years to grow this thing, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Committed.
Very. I mean, it's kind of part of my brand now. So. But I will say this: it's very hard to fit into the car, and it's very hard to fit into the shots. It's been interesting composing the shots. Mostly, it just gets right about up here, and that's about it. Yeah. Is there anybody here at the convention that you were looking forward to seeing, like an artist or a creative talent that you were looking forward to talking to? Do you even get a chance to do that at these shows?
Not really. Yeah. I mean, I was telling my wife earlier when we were walking around, like, just planning for this is a whole thing.
Oh,
so next year my goal is to plan for that. Well, I take that back. Last year I went overboard, so I got a ton of signatures, got like books graded and stuff,
all right.
Because they had that was the first year they had what am I thinking of? Dark Knight Returns. Frank Miller.
Frank Miller. Okay, yeah.
They had him here, so I think they might have him again this year.
They do. Okay. Yeah, he's like right down over there.
Yeah.
Or at least his table is. I've yet to see him, but I mean, Frank's old.
He's getting there. They have Jeff Johns, and now they're bringing more DC people in. But so I got a bunch of stuff last year.
Nice.
So this year I'm taking a break. Next year I'll plan to do a little more and enjoy it, for the convention.
Excellent.
So there's an artist I had commissioned a cover that was on the crowdfunding stuff that's here.
Nice.
And I didn't think about having him sign stuff. Because you go to these places and you're like, oh, well, I'll have a guy sign this comic that I have, like a copy of Daredevil or whatever.
Right.
But now that I have my own comic series, it's weird to be like,
hey, can you sign this for me?
Can you sign this?
I mean, why not, dude?
But he did it.
Excellent.
Cover, so.
Yeah. Might as well have him sign it. And what I always find funny is when people bring up a book that, like, the artist had absolutely nothing to do with. You know, didn't do the artwork on the interiors, didn't do the cover, but they still want them to sign it for whatever reason. You know, most artists graciously will just sign it, even though there's no point.
Oh, that happened to us. It's like, first, some signings we did, some kids came up, and they're like, oh, you the guys who did D&D, like created Dungeons & Dragons? We're like, no, it's just a comic book, like kind of about our D&D campaign.
No. Yes, we created D&D. If somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yeah, we're like, we'll sign it for you, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Hey man, it's all part of the convention experience, right? Speaking of which, do you still have copies of mine? You need me to sign any while I'm here?
I've got my signed copies of yours, but if you want to sign some of the ones I've got,
sure, man.
While you're here, sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Sweet.
Let's see. So what is next for Shattermare aside from Lich in the Kitchen? Is there anything else you wanna tease at?
Well, like I said, there's a couple other ones besides that.
Yeah.
It's just right now we're still developing like scripts and figuring out the schedule for the art and everything. So not yet, but for sure.
Be paying attention to their Twitter, and you'll see. You guys do more on Facebook though, don't you?
Basically I post to Instagram, and then Instagram throws it out.
So pay attention to the Shattermare Instagram. That way you don't miss a single thing coming out from these guys. They're doing awesome stuff. Have you seen Luke Stone's website, Fund My Comic yet?
No.
It's a new crowdfunding site, only a 3% fee. Worth checking out, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Maniacs, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Honestly, dude, the table looks great for, all the shenanigans you had to put up with. Nice. Tag me at Death Metal Hero on Twitter. Death Metal Hero. Oh yeah?
No, that was a mistake.
That's me. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Welcome.
All right.
Yeah, man. Tag me on the picture.